August 2nd, 2026. We head back to the Reading and Northern, this time for their Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railroad excursions, while using the credits from the unused tickets for the 2102 and 4014 excursion. As we arrived at Jim Thorpe, two other Reading and Northern excursions passed by. One is a short consist being shoved by a GP38-2 painted in the 40th anniversary livery, and the other is a set of rail diesel cars.
They got it.
Spots right here.
40th anniversary unit.
Oh, banking customers only.
What? Oh, that's MCP, but it also says no parking, temporary police order.
Oh, well, what about the other side, Michelle?
Is that RDC car or something
Yes.
like that?
No, I'm saying if you look on the other side
That
of
looks
the
like it
screen.
needs a pass.
Parking lot?
Yeah,
Well, I do have these boom gates above, see?
yeah. I know. Well, I was just informing you there because you're getting all where can I park type thing.
They need to give that
Waiting
thing.
your nails to a point of looking for a parking spot.
Open for breakfast, lunch.
Hopefully there's parking up here.
There's Andy. There's Andy.
Later on, our excursion arrives. This one is powered by Reading and Northern number 2014, originally Norfolk Southern 5603, and Southern GP38AC 2833. For this case, the excursion is being shoved back to Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania, as it's a longer excursion. 30 minutes after our train arrives, we start boarding. The car we are riding in is a former Milwaukee Road Superdome, which is named Lehigh Gorge Explorer. On board the train, apart from the conductor's announcements, the car's onboard radio was playing classical music.
Due to some close rock passes, trees, and the occasional freight train. As a reminder, smoking of any kind, vaping, and alcohol are not permitted on the train, nor is standing between the cars in the vestibules. We do provide trash cans in each car. Please dispose of your trash in those receptacles and not on the floor, under the seats, or on the windowsills. We appreciate your help in keeping our train clean. In the last run, people were throwing trash out the window. Please do not do that. Now please have your tickets ready. Your car host will be moving through shortly to stamp all tickets.
You want Ben? Then Shelby needed to get the freight train for a little while. I know, I'm going to try and get later when they come back. I want to get a picture of that engine.
But I must repeat in all honesty, you wonder, they got to me. Back home in Steubenville, they're doubting all this, I swear. They're still betting 6 to 5. I get the chair. So, to you all, in this fine hour, thanks for making this year such a ball, 'cause you treated me so well.
Thank goodness it's not as hot as last time.
That's true.
That would be
Simply wonderful. More than wonderful to me. Good night. God bless you.
Blasts of the horn, we are off.
Those blasts of the horn mean we are leaving downtown Jim Thorpe and beginning our journey into Lehigh Gorge State Park. We ask that you sit back, relax, and take in all that the area has to offer. Your car host will be coming through your car to stamp your tickets. Please have those tickets out and available.
Tickets, please. Enjoy your ride. Here you go, son. Isn't it cool how they got the little train stand there cut out? Yep, I got that smoke.
The Route 903 bridge we will pass under as we travel through the entrance to the rail yard is now named the Sergeant Andrew J. Baddock Bridge, which was dedicated to the late Sergeant Baddock, a Jim Thorpe native who lost his life while saving another soldier during a mission in Iraq. If you cross the bridge, as you're looking at it now, you'll be on the east side of Jim Thorpe. All of those trees, houses, everything is the east side of town. If you drove or walked 13 blocks up 903,
salute, it's the
you'd be
right-hand side.
at the Jim Thorpe Memorial to your left.
Our train passes underneath the Route 903 overpass, which is named after Sergeant Baddock, who sacrificed himself saving another fellow soldier in Iraq in 2003.
As we pass through the Jim Thorpe rail yard, you'll see our turntable on the left. It has yellow handrails. This turntable is used during our popular steam train excursions to turn the steam locomotive to face the opposite direction. It's coming up on the left.
We also pass by the rail yard where equipment, including locomotives and passenger cars, are stored when not used.
All the train cars you see in our rail yard are used on various excursions. Everything gets used that you're looking at, left and right.
There's your turntable.
And some diesel locomotives on the left, including 2013. All the train cars you see in the rail yard are used on various excursions. Everything gets used that you're looking at, left and right. And some diesel locomotives on the left, including 2013. To your right, you can see the popular D&L Trail. This hiking and biking trail, created by the Delaware and Lehigh National Heritage Corridor, runs 165 miles from the city of Wilkes-Barre, or Wilkes-Barre if you prefer, to Bristol, Pennsylvania. During the summer months, thousands of visitors can be seen enjoying the trail, which winds gently through Lehigh Gorge State Park near the Lehigh River. The Lehigh River is out to the right. Now, keep your eyes open, though, as a variety of snakes, including rattlesnakes, black snakes, and copperheads, have been known to slither onto the trails as well. Fear not, snakes never get on our train, and that's because snakes only get on a plane.
That was a bad one. Even for Dad. Yeah. Festival. I guarantee there's funnel cake somewhere there. Substitution, mass confusion, have inside your head. We'll fire all my energies until your wheels are dead. You made me get up at 9 o'clock in the morning. The least you can do is get off the phone. So illustrious, you call yourself
The junction we are traveling through now is Nesquehoning Junction. If we were to follow the left track, we would travel to the town of Nesquehoning, cross over the hometown High Bridge, pass through Tamaqua, and ultimately reach Reading. The track we are traveling on leads us to the Reading and Northern's main line and into the entrance of Lehigh Gorge State Park. To your left, you'll see the abandoned PQ switch tower, which was the control center for trains traveling through the junction until April of 1972. And as we prepare to head into Lehigh Gorge State Park, you will see a bridge on your left. This bridge, which connects Reading and Northern's Reading and Lehigh divisions, was constructed by the railroad to expedite moves between Reading and Scranton. It officially opened for rail traffic on February 4th, 2020. The bridge we are proceeding on to, the Nesquehoning, spans the Lehigh River and provides a connection for both rail and pedestrians between Jim Thorpe and Lehigh Gorge State Park. Looking left, you'll see the Lehigh River 85 feet below us, while looking right and downriver, you get a brief view of the east side of Jim Thorpe, and it's a very good photo opportunity. The bridge to your left is the first newly constructed railroad bridge built across the Lehigh River in over 100 years. Speaking of bridges, the next bridge we pass through is the Coalport Bridge, or Trestle, which spans the former Lehigh Valley Railroad, once owned by Asa Packer. It crosses over what is now the Reading and Northern's Lehigh Branch and the Norfolk Southern Railway's Lehigh Line. Those of you sitting in standard coaches with windows open and open air, please keep all of your limbs, your head, everything inside. It's a very close passing through the Coalport Trestle.
Yes. You can.
The wooded, mountainous area on your left leads to Glenanoco Falls, a triple waterfall nestled high in the mountain. It is the site of the legend of the beautiful Native American Princess Anoco. According to legend, the princess leapt to her death from the upper falls after her father forbade her from marrying her true love. To this day, historians and storytellers cannot prove just how much of that Romeo and Juliet story is true. But legend says that the princess still haunts the falls, and her spirit in the mist will appear on bright sunny mornings over the water below.
We see some first responders responding to an emergency on the DNL trail.
What's this? Probably kind of close. No, that's just...
As we make our way into Lehigh Gorge State Park, we once again invite you to visit our Express Cafe in car number 1167. Go on back and say hi and order some coffee or whatever from Kristen and Liz. It's located between the Vista of snacks, beverages, including our new Iron Horse coffee, all available for cash or credit card purchase that you may enjoy during the ride. That's the King Cole Express Cafe, located in car number 1167. There's not much about Romeo and Juliet's story is true, but legend says the princess still wants the balls, and her spirit in the mist will appear on the bright sunny morning over the water below. As the front of our train approaches crossing the Lehigh River for the second time, the sight to your right when we're over the river, on the bridge over the river, was the location of the former Hotel Juanita. Built in 1886, the 4-story luxury hotel was one of the true highlights in the area, boasting 47 elegant rooms, as well as dining areas, tennis courts, and an 84-foot bar. Guests of the hotel were able to take in the sights along the Lehigh River and Glenanoco, while also enjoying horse and carriage rides. In its heyday, the hotel was just a favorite place. Notable guests arrived, you could take horse and carriage rides, and it even boasted year-round tennis. However, in 1911, a fast-moving brush fire destroyed the hotel, and the land was left to be reclaimed by Mother Nature. There's nothing left of the hotel to see. It was located around the bend of the river on the left side, a little dog leg there. There were also 2 train stations out in this area during the Gilded Age because of the popularity of mock chump.
Oh, he's being carried. Yeah.
City to city and town to town. Here it
Fire trucks don't come back here Saturday for some reason.
This mighty steamer I'm proud to steer from place to place, year to year. I'm an engineer.
The pass we just traveled through is known as the Rock Cut for good reason, and is the southern gateway of Lehigh Gorge State Park. As we continue our journey, watch for deer, turkeys, black bear, and sometimes a black cup, and other smaller native animals roaming through the gorge, as well as various types of hawks, vultures, and even the occasional bald eagle gliding high above us. The lush forest, sheltered in the valley of the mountains, is the perfect habitat for Pennsylvania's wildlife, both big and small. To your right, along the next several miles, you may get a glimpse of portions of what was the Lehigh Canal. You may also notice some of our state flower, the mountain laurel, as well as a thriving variety of oaks, maples, poplars, and birch trees.
Sacramento, Baton Rouge, Amarillo, East St. Louis to Charleston, Birmingham, Galveston, Baltimore to Omaha, Chattanooga to Wichita.
You see a lot of it all over here. Yeah. They're like it's like a white flower on a big bush.
Oh, okay.
April, May, and maybe like early June. There was a lot of it.
Wow.
Yeah, in here you get like very little or something. If anything. We're in that gorge, bro.
City to city and town to town. Here in the distant town. People and houses wherever I go. Ticker by like a picture show. This mighty steamer I'm proud to steer from place to place, year to year. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm an engineer.
Just imagine navigating that on a spruce-built canoe with a whole year's worth of hay in it. And furs. That's exactly what this river did.
Now, here it would be nice. But
Believe it or not, before the railroads, we had, there was actually railroads on the canal that stood here. So
Yeah.
I say that boat's actually happening this far up the river.
oh, okay.
But before that, the only navigating was through that water.
Through that water.
And then on that water. It's only crazy the first time you do it.
Yeah, that's true.
This wide spot along the railroad that we're entering is known as the Hetchel Curve, and is one of the few places where the tracks of the old Lehigh Valley and Jersey Central railroads ran side by side at the same grade. The former Jersey Central roadbed is now the biking trail that you see to your right and runs over 20 miles to Whitehaven. Looking out now, you should be able to see pretty much our entire train front and back.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh, I can't get
We're like 13 cars long.
See, I can see the back, but the disc reflection.
Yeah.
But I can't get good with the reflection. Oh my God, look at that now. See the reflection? Wow.
Depends on the time of the year that we're running these trains, but once during the summer, once we're now 12, 7 days a week, but we come Monday through Friday, it's a much shorter train. So we have to have certain times that you come here during the whole voyage, it's easy that this train will be 26 cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I say during the fall, we'll run trains, literally 8 trains a day. It's a much faster ride, only lasts 45 minutes when we're out to sea.
No, I like this. Well, it's funny, I'm looking here and you see the cars running, but yet I don't fit with here.
We go, on our trip up to Penn Haven right now, we're going at this week. It's about 12 to 14 miles an hour. Going back, we'll be hitting maybe about 30, 35. And all we do, the locomotives up front.
The Lehigh River on the right side of the train is a popular adventure for thousands of visitors each year. The river flows 109 miles into the Delaware River and is known for its numerous Class 2 and Class 3 rapids.
I think it's like an
The name Lehigh comes from a Lenape phrase meaning where there are forks or tributaries. The Lenape were the original indigenous people who populated this region a long time ago. In the summer, when temperatures soar, the gorge is a nice place to cool off, with temperatures remaining slightly cooler than in town thanks to the shade from the trees that line the trails. It's not unusual to see dozens of rafters and kayakers enjoying trips down the Lehigh this time of year. The river is also a popular fishing location, hosting a variety of species including trout, smallmouth and largemouth bass, carp, and catfish. In 1818, the Pennsylvania General Assembly gave away the rights to the Lehigh River. It was then owned by the Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company and used for transporting coal through the region. This was the only example in United States history where the state did not own water rights to a river. In 1965, however, a bill was passed rescinding Lehigh Coal and Navigation Company ownership. The name Lehigh Coal and Navigation, you can see that in town still inscribed on a building. When we're back in town, you might find yourself in the little park adjacent to the station. It's named Josiah White Park. If you look across the street when you're standing in the park, you'll see a beautiful Italianate building that is inscribed with the words Lehigh Coal and Navigation Building.
I say, see, there's some telephone poles and the tracks used to be down there.
Yeah, they're telegraph from the old.
Oh,
Missing all those poles.
Yeah.
oh, I'm thinking like the poles I think
No, they're too low.
We'll say the council dash.
It only had that engine, the non-rail, no. I still work at it. I stepped down there. it's 20 foot wide.
You also have a train set up in the depth of the deck.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, the one you saw at Steam House.
That's what it is.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody said, well, what's the big deal? I said,
Hard to believe I can eat that.
Things you did at that time versus what you're realizing now.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, young and stupid.
Let me see. Oh, those rocks were not.
But the sad part was my dad brought me.
Somebody should know. Good. 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 Yeah, I was here at 8. The whole train preparing and everything. Ice and eating. Well, that's what I even did before. Well, I could even do my truck. Got all the buckets. Ice everything off. Put it down. Then a few cars. From last night I had a stock list. But then
We
the
are
stock list.
at another sharp curve on the main line known as the Oxbow Curve. It was named by boaters of the Lehigh Canal for its resemblance to a yoke that oxen use to pull wagons. The curve forms almost a half circle. About halfway around the curve, we pass underneath what appears to be a footbridge. Suspended above the tracks and the Lehigh River, it spans approximately 365 feet.
A lot of times
It's not a footbridge. This was the old Tidewater oil pipeline, constructed in 1879, 20 years after oil was first discovered in our country in Titusville, Pennsylvania.
It's not hard to
It was the
figure out.
first successful oil pipeline in the world, initially running 109 miles from Corryville to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and later extended to Bayonne, New Jersey. Today, its twin pipes carry fiber optic cables. You have to look out through the trees to treetop level, and you should be able to get a look at the pipeline. I am sitting in 450 Crown Class, and we are about to go under it
Let's say you
now.
counted 3, the car gets 4.
First class has already gone under the pipeline, out to the right, treetop level. When you look back, you should get a better view.
Sometimes I said, it might be up to the cleaners, made it cleaners, might have saw maybe
Yeah,
up there needed.
but not for its intended purpose.
Now, at one time when the pipeline was first put up, there were a couple of families who lived on the opposite side of the river there. Presumably, the men in the family were maintaining the pipeline. They did have children, and on school days, in the mornings, they'd send the kids down to cross the footbridge. Well, it was a footbridge as well. They'd cross and they'd wait patiently for a slow-moving freight train to come underneath them. Then they would hop on top of that freight train and make their way into school in mock chunk. Something that I'm sure parents today would allow.
I've jumped the freight trains in my time.
When?
As we round Oxbow Curve, on the far side of the trail, in the trees near the river, you may be able to see some of the remains of a former canal lock.
Just did.
This portion of the Lehigh Canal was named the Upper Graham Section and totaled 20 dams and 29 locks. It was all destroyed by the Great Flood of 1862 and was replaced by railroads, which were building out here at that time.
Anyway, then I would hop the train at Penn Treaty Park and ride it all the way to Lehigh.
Yeah, yeah.
See if I can wire my signals. I got 3 of them, but I can't figure out how to wire the trail. So there's 3 wires and then a barrel.
Be a racist. Be a racist.
Oh my God, no
Black with
reception.
black, white with white, red with red.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then there's the barrel one. I don't know where that goes.
That's the ground that goes to the other one.
So I have to transfer.
It goes to the No, I'm trying to think.
Try to figure out like the instructions.
No, it should be only 2 wires coming out of the transport. Ignore it.
As we continue our trip to Old Penn Haven, you may notice numerous mile markers. These markers, like milepost 125 that we will pass on the right, indicate the mileage from Reading Terminal in Philadelphia to this very spot. Some of these mile markers have also been created to feature a variety of state wildlife that call Lehigh Gorge State Park home. Across the river, you can also see the area where Bear Creek empties into the Lehigh River. Bear Creek is a favorite spot for fishermen and fisherwomen to catch Pennsylvania state fish, the brook trout. Some say it was named Bear Creek because you can barely see it.
Yes.
However, if you look through the trees and look for a body of water flowing into the river with a lot of rocks in it, that's Bear Creek.
Bear Creek's about the size of, what's it called? Pennypack.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's a little piece right there.
Yeah.
It's not saying it's not as big as the park back there.
Yeah.
Ah, there's something in the boat. Yeah, river to
And there's some rafting groups out to the right on the river.
Throughout our journey, we see a bunch of rafting groups on the river, which explains why we saw a bunch of rafting buses driving by.
Like, look at them all.
Oh, you're right about white heat.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how those buses even got away with crossing the private property at the station without stopping.
Well, that's probably because they own the other side of the bus.
First class and ground class, you're passing Bear Creek out to the right. Bear Creek out to the right.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, don't look as rough as back there.
No.
Never judge water by what's on top.
Oh, there's one. They're brave faces. So we said, good riders.
There's an 80% chance you could stand up in that water.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so it's not that.
No, I mean, you'll have spots where it's 12 feet. But on average, it's probably waist
On
level.
average, yeah. It's right where it gets very narrow and fast, that's where you're going to have the most trouble.
Oh, okay.
But other than that,
I mean, look, he's canoeing backwards.
Oh, is that?
yeah. Most part, it's mostly all shallow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can I stand up there and get some pictures of that with her? Try one of these excursions.
You're pretty, other than getting out of the trailer, you're pretty
Once I'm in, it's easier to stay here.
Once I'm staying, once what's it called? My legs have stopped throbbing. Just overdoing it. You're walking, you're from the feet. You know what I'm saying? You're putting twice as much time in it. You're wearing it out faster.
I don't want to link up with the bush because somebody didn't put the other one away. He tried to go at my house, and he's in back of me. I can't see him. I'm going around the ditch, she rears up, and I got her down, and I was going.
And Michelle, most of the time she bounces off them.
Lehigh Gorge State Park has a rich history of natural beauty and has been through much growth over the last 2 centuries. The 6,107-acre park stretches from the Francis E. Walter Dam in Luzerne County to Jim Thorpe and is characterized by the state as a deep, steep-walled gorge carved by a river, thick vegetation, rock outcroppings, and waterfalls. 20 miles of the D&L Trail traverse the gentle sloping pathway into Jim Thorpe. Besides hiking, biking, rafting, and fishing, the Lehigh Gorge offers outdoors people numerous hunting opportunities and photographers with hundreds of locations to capture the magnificence of the park no matter the season.
You won't catch me here. Did you shot a deer here?
That's a long motion.
Yeah. Yesterday, I speak up here, one of our trains hitting me.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ooh, that,
Yeah. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Oh, racing.
Yeah, he was driving down
was it the my pickup?
No, yeah, it was. It's the park ranger.
Yes, it's on our side.
They're below you almost.
Ooh, look at. Ooh, somebody was being.
It's slightly more wider.
Somebody wasn't being good.
No, most of the times park rangers just like to issue tickets. Chances are somebody's hurt.
Shows her.
Yeah, they're hurt. God forbid, I hope they don't got the boats out.
Our train slows down due to an emergency on the trail next to us.
Here is your heads up that to your left, as we near our destination, you'll see a very small waterfall coming from the mountain. Now, do not blink,
There's
or you
somebody
might
on the
miss it.
bridge. A cop.
This small stream runs from the depths of the forest and travels directly underneath the tracks to empty into the Lehigh River. Its unique feature is that even on the hottest and driest days of summer, the creek never runs dry. That'll be coming up in a few minutes. Of course, we are now slowing down.
Did you guys start a fire? I was teasing with the bearings and the spark.
The
Yeah.
cop is going like this in front of them to keep going.
Yeah. As long as there's no emergency responders, if they were on our tracks, then they would have to let the dispatcher
No,
know.
there's no fire. Look at those.
It looked like. See, it looks like I'm seeing smoke. Or is that just haze?
Or probably fog.
Yeah.
We just went through here before on 11 o'clock. There's nobody here.
Illegal fire? That's fog.
That's fog? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's
Good to see and feel that we're able to continue our journey.
They're looking for somebody.
More rafters out there on the right. But again, keep in mind that to your left, you'll be seeing our waterfall.
Oh, that's.
Those of you in the dome, you're going to probably have to stand a little bit or pull yourselves up and look out and down. Those of you sitting in open air, you might get a little wet. Our apologies in advance. What you're going to be looking for is a reddish large boulder, a standalone boulder. Once we're past that boulder, you will see the waterfall in 5 seconds or so.
It's weird they had the firefighter staying very close to our
Yeah, he was
track.
like, I thought it was.
He was sort of like up on a wall.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if maybe somebody reported maybe saw stones or something falling from it.
Could be.
Because we did have that issue in it, and this had to get closed down for a little while until they made the repair. Now, I'm not saying in that specific spot, but there's a lot of areas where you see how much higher up you are than the trail.
That's when I really noticed it.
Yeah. Because
But I saw
here,
firemen coming from out of the bushes.
come from the bushes.
Yeah. So it might be a case of somebody else.
Yeah. Here we're on the old Lehigh Valley track next to the CNJ. Here comes the waterfall. It's coming up.
Okay.
And we pass the blink and you'll miss waterfall.
Here. I'm not saying in that specific spot, but there's a lot of areas where you see how much higher up you are.
Yeah. That's when I really noticed it.
But I saw here firemen coming from out of the bushes. So it might be a case of somebody else.
Here we're on the old Lehigh Valley track.
here?
Oh, I'm looking for a big waterfall like.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to say it's small?
I'm looking for a big waterfall like.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want to say it's small?
You would have seen a lot more like that if you would have bothered going outside the cabin.
Keep in mind that that creek never runs dry, no matter how
look
hot
at that.
or dry it gets.
This was like in America. It's funny how when you look at the sun kind of wiggle and then it's not back over here.
Did we mention that the waterfall's on the small side? But it's pretty. And if you did miss it, if you blinked or just entirely missed it, we will be going right past it again in the very near future after our stop ahead. Of course, this time you'll be looking out to the right to see the waterfall. Meanwhile, we have reached our destination, Old Penn Haven, also known as Penn Haven Junction. This is one of the most desolate spots along the rails, located about 7 miles north of Jim Thorpe and 5 miles east of Weatherly. The wide area we are passing through was once an important location on the canal system and later the railroad. At one time, this junction was the intersection for the canal and 5 rail lines, including the Beaver Meadow and Hazleton Inclined Plains. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, a small railroading community thrived in this area, but it was only accessible by foot, boat, rail, or horse.
Our train has arrived at Penn Haven Junction, which is where the excursion changed its direction for the journey back to Jim Thorpe. As we covered earlier, the locomotive did not run around the consist to couple to the other end to lead Longhood back to Jim Thorpe. As this was a longer excursion consist, the locomotive shoved the consist back to Jim Thorpe, hence why there is a caboose at the rear of the train.
He's on the bend that's trying to get
Located in
here.
car number 1167. And we are now en route, shoving back to Jim Thorpe.
Oh, look at that.
Now a reminder to everyone, looking out the right side windows,
So not the place
in the
I'm
next
thinking.
30 to 60 seconds, depending on where you are seated, you will once again see our waterfall. And just before the waterfall, you'll see a very large rock outcropping. And on top of that rock outcropping is something in the shape of a head. It's got eyes, and it's called Caesar's Head. So I don't know if you'll be able to see it. We'll go by it kind of slowly. Again, that is the rock formation just ahead of the waterfall out to the right.
During the return trip, we see the same scenic highlights that we saw during the journey up to Penn Haven Junction.
Actually, we're on a freight as well. I want to say our railroad here, the Riding and Northern is the parent company of this railroad. We have 450 tractors together. But I want to say we operate freight, but that's Norfolk Southern side. It will, again, this morning it went up to Hazleton.
As we continue our journey back to Jim Thorpe, let me share with you a few more interesting facts about the town and what it has to offer. Up until 1954, the name of the town was Mauch Chunk, which comes from the Lenape phrase "Mountain of the Sleeping Bear," which refers to nearby Bear Mountain. By the way, Jim Thorpe's given Indian birth name is Wa-Tho-Huck, which, translated to English, means path lit by lightning. By the late 19th century, the town had transformed from a growing industrial hub into the second most popular tourist destination in the country, second only to Niagara Falls. And at one time, nearly 10,000 people from around the world visited daily. At one time, 13 millionaires called Mauch Chunk home, and Millionaires Row can still be seen today along Broadway, either as private residences, bed and breakfasts, or unique shops and restaurants in the Jim Thorpe Historic District. And our entire train has passed the waterfall.
just saying, why would they send out a tanker for saying something? But I imagine they might, if they think that there's something, they...
I have a special announcement to make. In car 450, Crown Class, we have Aiden Beers celebrating his 50th anniversary on the railroad. 50th anniversary, look how young he looks.
I was lucky to get through 15.
It's a complete joke, because us Aiden's only like 20 years old.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, I mean, it's true. Just our last trip, there was nobody here at all. No
The Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway is not the only train owned and operated by the Reading and Northern Railroad system. We also offer excursion trains. Every weekend at 9 a.m., excursion trains depart from Reading to the southwest and Pittston, Scranton to the northeast. Those trains take about 2 hours to get into Jim Thorpe, and then everybody gets off and gets to explore the town for about 4 hours before getting back to the station and boarding their trains and returning to their free, I said free parking spaces in Pittston and Reading. We also have a very exciting all-day steam train excursion coming up. That'll be Saturday, August 22nd. That will depart from Nesquehoning and travel to Pittston for the annual Pittston Tomato Festival.
It's just a stop.
Those traveling on that train will be sitting behind our mighty T1 steam locomotive 2102. That excursion will traverse the entire Lehigh division of our main line between our Nesquehoning campus and Pittston, PA, for that annual tomato festival. And one of the favorite activities, at least in my book, is the Little Mr. and Miss Tomato contest. That again, an all-day steam excursion to the Pittston Tomato Festival, departing from Nesquehoning and traveling to Pittston on Saturday, August 22nd. And just so you know, none of us know what is going on out there. At least I sure don't. We'll probably find out when we get back to this train station.
One of the cans is missing.
And one more excursion to tell you about. Upcoming on August 15th and again on September 19th. This one will travel from Reading, PA to Pottsville, Pennsylvania. It's an all-day excursion. Now, Pottsville's a very cool place. You can walk around the outdoor market, now known as the Schuylkill Outdoor Markets. There's also Jerry's Classic Cars and Collectibles Museum. And as many of you probably know, Pottsville is the home of the Yingling Brewery. Yes, the Yingling Brewery. And you can take a free tour while you're there and perhaps sample some fine Yingling on your way out.
Do they still give you a free beer?
That again,
The tour?
an excursion, Reading to Pottsville, PA, all-day excursion, upcoming August 15th and September 19th. Now, for more information on any of these upcoming trips, visit our website at www.lgsry.com. You can call the railroad at 570-325-8485 and speak to a live human being. And when you detrain, you will see an information desk with a young man in a red cap. His name is Toby, and you can pick up some brochures and flyers right there.
because of the big boy, there are people that don't ever get the spots, and there's people in those spots now.
You also got to account for trespassers who don't know what they're doing. Because
Those are all non-rail things.
yeah.
The problem with, I mean, alright, I can appreciate Big Boy for what it is. But like I've told everybody on the railroad here, I only started working for this railroad 2 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So, about 8 years ago, I was out in Iowa and I chased the Big Boy out there. I saw what happened. And, I mean, it's in its home territory out there. But I want to say, like in areas where the road is away from the railroad, you can chase it. When the road gets next to the railroad, all of the pacing, it creates like a 3 mile backup. You can't do anything. And I mean, there's people that are going to be in areas where there's normally not ever, even rail fans will not go to those areas because it doesn't make sense. But for the big boy, people are like everywhere, anywhere you can imagine, on signal posts, on bridges.
You know, one Bible there where Ed didn't shoot out a trespasser after being
He must say several times on his whole thing. Now, you want to say the big problem with Big Boy is all of the publicity that they have to draw.
Yeah.
Now, I've countless times, I'm a big rail fan. I'll go out tracks. I'm originally from New Jersey. Now,
We just passed milepost 125, which means that we are entering very soon, depending on where you're sitting, the Oxbow Curve. Once again, Oxbow Curve. Make sure you're looking out to the left and above you at treetop level, and you will spot the Tidewater oil pipeline.
the thing with Big Boy is just that publicity. It's just too publicized. I'm from New Jersey. I would be out maybe 2-3 times a month, and I would get called in for somebody being next to the tracks with the video camera. Because people are calling up police, oh my god, this is normal. There's a person there either trespassing or doing something, and it's not normal. I even had police tell me, why don't you go see a football game instead of being next to the track? No, this is my thing. I like watching the trains and I take notes and I count the trains and how the cars and everything. It's something fun. There's a lot of us rail fans out there.
You're even born into it.
Exactly. But then you have something like the Big Boy comes along, and everybody knows, oh my god, that's so cool. I need to see the world's largest stadium on the water. But I don't know one thing about trains. I can care less. Once the Big Boy goes past me, I can care less about trains after that. I'm not going to really give it up. So when you have all those people, so like Reading Outer Station is a great example for our railroad. There were about 3,000 people that day at Reading Outer Station. We never happened. I mean, even with our 21 trip, maybe 150 people at most would be out there with video cameras and spread out the whole area to get the shot. But not 2,000 people, 3,000 people at one station.
Yeah. GPS error.
The thing they're gonna flip.
It's been a long day, I can't take any more. I gotta get away, heading down the track with a full head of steam and no looking back. I hear the pistons pounding out the beat. I feel the rhythm.
More rafters out there, going through those probably class 2 rapids today.
I dream of the legends of the railroad.
They're not that scary. Aunt Nancy did this.
The legends of the railroad.
I'm just saying, Aunt Nancy did this.
I've got a temperature of 103. I've got train fever and the one remedy is a steamer. Black headed down the line, through the hills and into the pine. Traveling along through the countryside.
Watch the train.
My hand on the throttle and
And
I
also your
open it
seat.
wide and I dream. Oh yeah,
Sometimes you
I
also
dream.
type walls in the carousel as well.
about the rolls, I mean, like, they're a little odd. They have the little, like, what's it, mechanically powered.
Yeah,
But then you got actually two train lines. The Pioneer train, which has a mile and a half full line. And then you got the old Smoky. That's mostly for kiddies, but that's actually a real coal-fired
Yeah, Pioneer's just some diesels built to disguise as a steamer.
It's even gasoline. But what's nice about though, I mean, the Pioneer, it's not the brand new style. It's a classic amusement park style.
Yeah.
So those
It also
are
goes
actually
underneath Twister.
Yeah.
Once again, entering Hetchel Curve. This is where, if you look out the windows to your left, front and back, you will see most of our train cars on the train today.
Arnold, did you see it? I was like, Arnold, did you see it?
You were just studying.
By the way, remember the old emergency plane to get to the cabin? That's one of the roads. No, that was worst case.
Right now we're doing probably right around 30 miles an hour.
Yeah, we are humming.
We are fast approaching the rock cut again. The rock cut, you'll remember, you'll know you're in it, because you'll have rocks surrounding you on both sides. Once we emerge from that rock cut, make sure you're looking out the left side, and once we approach and cross the Lehigh River Bridge again, or the bridge over the Lehigh, look out to the left to the rock cliff. And in the middle of that rock cliff, you'll see a large opening. That is the mouth of the old Jersey Central Rail Tunnel. So that's coming up. Once through the rock cut, you'll pass a small parking lot, some trees, and then you'll have a little bit of this opening, and you'll be able to see that mouth of the old Turnhole Tunnel.
They mean this left as the train's reversing.
Actually, I thought I saw it over here.
Yep. So that was, yep.
Oh, there it is, Jim.
If you're wondering, no train cars have gone through that tunnel in close to 100 years. Too small for modern day rail cars to get through. So the property is now owned by the local bat population. So indeed, it is a bat cave. And now we are fast approaching the Coalport Bridge. Once again, the Coalport Bridge. Those in standard and open air cars, please do not lean your hands, arms, legs, or head too far out if you want to bring all of those body parts home with you. Coalport Bridge.
I haven't actually seen anything or heard anything off the railroad yet. You do come up pretty close, but to me, it's not close enough. Like somebody would have to be holding their child out the window, which I mean could happen. But I mean,
depending on where you are seated on our train, by now you should be able to see our railroad bridge off to the right. That is the bridge we opened in 2020. we'll be crossing the Lehigh, and the Lehigh River will be 85 feet below us. And then, once we are through the Coalport Bridge, we will proceed on to the Nesquehoning Bridge. And that's where, you might remember, if you look off now to the left and downriver, you'll have a great photo opportunity looking at the east side of Jim Thorpe.
Well, you're always going to have some dumbass teenager trying to show off.
If anything, on this side of the tree, on the left side of the tree now, that high fence separating the bike trail and our tracks, that would be more of an issue to me, I think. So that's pretty cool. But I mean, like, when we're up in the gorge, we will have H66, the freight train on the NS side. He went up this morning, right, probably about 10:50, passed by Jim Thorpe. So he'll be on his way back down. Maybe by 3 o'clock, we'll see him. Or 4 or 5 minutes. Yeah, that fence there would be more of a problem than I think this. To me, that looks a little bit further away than what that Like I said, somebody with a teenager or something had to be really crazy to be that far. I mean, somebody would have to be holding their legs while they're like taking that far out. Now, if anything, I mean, and keep Switch Tower coming up here is going to come like 3/4.
The town of Jim Thorpe is in view as we start making our approach.
Something parked on track 2, that would be a problem. Or even track 4, which would be on this side. That's fairly close.
As we are 5 minutes or so out from Jim Thorpe Station, it's a good time to remind everyone, take a look around yourselves. Make sure that you take everything with you that you brought on board, especially and including your children, dogs, and phones. Don't forget the kids. Also, please take this opportunity to throw away your trash in the receptacles that are in each coach. Thank you.
This log, so you didn't even use it.
I did use it.
Oh, okay. Your phone, I can't see
It is.
it on the screen.
The blinking indicates it's recording.
Oh, okay.
re-entering Jim Thorpe Railroad. As we re-enter downtown Jim Thorpe, make sure you look to the right of the county courthouse and you'll see two beautiful mansions sitting on the hill. Those mansions, built by philanthropist and Lehigh Valley Railroad founder Asa Packer, who also founded Lehigh University, were the family homes until the death of daughter Mary Packer Cummings in 1912. The Asa Packer Mansion on the left is a preserved history from the 1800s and is available for tours, which I highly recommend. We are re-entering Jim Thorpe Rail Yard. As we re-enter downtown Jim Thorpe, make sure you look to the right of the county courthouse and you will see two beautiful mansions sitting on the hill. Those mansions, built by philanthropist and Lehigh Valley Railroad founder Asa Packer, who also founded Lehigh University, were the family homes until the death of daughter Mary Packer Cummings in 1912. The Asa Packer Mansion on the left is a preserved history from the 1800s and is available for tours, which I highly recommend. While the Harry Packer Mansion on the right is now operated as a bed and breakfast. Harry Packer was the son of Asa Packer, and the mansion, the exterior of that mansion, was the model for the Haunted Mansion in Disney, built in Disney in the early 1970s, Disney in Orlando, Florida. When you detrain and before you leave, we invite you to visit our King Cole Cafe in car number 1170, located next to our ticket booth. We have a wide assortment of freshly prepared foods, snacks, beverages, and souvenirs available for cash or credit card purchase. That's the King Cole Cafe, located in car number 1170 next to our ticket booth. Now, for all you coffee fans, we invite you to visit the all-new Iron Horse Coffee Company, located in the tent between our ticket booth and the King Cole Cafe. Freshly brewed hot coffee is available to sample, as is bagged coffee that you can take home and brew yourself. That's the Iron Horse Coffee Company, located in the tent between our ticket booth and the King Cole Cafe. And now, on behalf of the staff and management of the railroad, as well as today's excellent crew, we'd like to thank you for riding with us. After we come to a complete stop at the station, please exit the train only where there is an open door and step box with a uniformed car host present. We ask that you take your time getting off the train and remember to hold on to the handrails and watch your step. For more information about our trains and about future schedules, please visit www.lgsry.com. My name is Jerry O'Neill. It's been my pleasure serving as a voice of the railroad and guiding you today on the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. Have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy your time in the historic town of Jim Thorpe, taking in all it has to offer. And get home safely later today. Next stop, Jim Thorpe Station.
Get the headlights or reverse keys on the caboose.
Oh, yes. Yep. Exactly what it's for. All right, guys. Yep. Thank you for riding.
You too.
SRY.com.
We use them for the
My name is Jerry O'Neill. It's been my pleasure serving as a voice of the railroad and guiding you today on the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railway. Have a wonderful afternoon and enjoy your time in the historic town of Jim Thorpe, taking in all it has to offer. And get home safely later today. Next stop, Jim Thorpe Station.
So you're saying like that could be all, everything that's used?
We have arrived.
Yep, the flap's right. First one I see the flap's right.
And we have arrived. We have arrived back at Jim Thorpe. Here's some shots of our train idling as the passengers disembark. About 30 minutes after we disembarked from the train, the next group of passengers started boarding for the next excursion. horn, the train departs for the next excursion on the Lehigh Gorge Scenic Railroad.
You made it! Yes!
Yeah, that makes for a good game.
We hope you enjoyed your scenic time here, and this has been the Train Kit, over and out.